Hi friends, it's Udhaya from Backyard Garden Highlights. Hope you guys are doing great today. Today I'm at Lowe's and pretty excited because first loads of spring annuals and perennials have arrived. Let's go ahead and take a look at the end of March inventory, garden supplies, annuals and perennials. Viola adds early season color to the garden as well as lots of curb appeal to the garden, while relatively few other plants bloom at this time of the year. In Zone 6B, mostly they are considered as annuals. They look like pansy except violas are tiny bloom but pansy looks much bigger than them. Plant them in full sun. They will bloom until the hot summer hits. They are heavy feeders, so feed them continuously with the slow release fertilizer. They grow up to 6 to 8 inches tall and space them 6 inches apart when you transplant them in the border or in a mass planting. You may need to protect them from frost, but sometimes they survive. Also, you may get lucky with fall blooms if you protect them from hot summer and keep them moist during the summer season. They can provide you beautiful display until first frost if it is taken care. Next we have pansies. As you can see, they are cousin to violas. It's the same cost as violas, $5.98. You get this pansies. Also you can follow the same instruction for the plant care that I mentioned for violas. Pansies, you have this dark maroon color and then you have the blue color. Such a pretty cool flower that welcomes spring and fulfills the gardeners on their bloom thirst. There we saw Miracle Grow pots that you can refill your decorative pots that at your home, but this one comes with a beautiful decorative pot itself. They have pretty white pot and then yellow color pots. It costs $8.98. You can simply keep them in your porch, deck and water or feed them to enjoy the colors for the weeks to come. And the blooms are gorgeous. You have orange color planter as well. Look at this huge bloom size. Next we have this 12-pack set for $12.98. If you buy them in bulk, you can save some more cost. You can see that reference in the screen. If you want to create eye-catching border planting early in the season, then these 12-pack sets are great option. You can choose from multicolor theme or double color like white and blue combinations. If you missed planting spring blooming bulbs during the last fall, here you have got great planters ready to enjoy the spring blooms at your deck or porch. Hyacinths. Hyacinths are the most strong scented spring blooming flower. Hyacinths are reliable perennial spring blooming flower bulbs if you plant them in a very well draining soil. It is $11.98 for 5 plants in a decorative pot. You can transplant these bulbs back into your landscape after they are done with their blooms. They are full sun and zone 3 and above, and they are 100% deer proof, and many times I have seen this label is on many of the plants that I get it from the garden center, but mostly it's not very accurate, especially I think maybe deer in specific location they have their own taste. In my area, this hyacinths are completely hated by deer, so my hyacinths survives even without a fence. It grows up to 11 inch tall and 6 inch wide. You have pink and blue or purple varieties available to choose from. Next we have tulip. Wow, look at that. You have got some tulip collections with the pretty planters. It is $19.98 for 10 to 12 tulips. Plant them in full sun with a 4-inch spacing after they are done blooming. They are hardy to zone 4 and above and grow up to 18 inches tall and 6 inches wide. Look at these tulip plants. These seems to be pretty damaged by the frost. I wouldn't recommend buying this plant. Rather, you inspect the plant to check the quality of their leaves and make sure they are looking sturdy and healthy. Then I think you will have bloom to enjoy this season, as well as you can transplant them to your ground and they may come back next year to give you another flush of bloom next spring. You got purple tulips as well as to choose from. Next we have some cute little daffodils for $2.98. This also can be transplanted to ground after they are done with their blooms. They grow up to 10-inch tall and 5-inch wide. Then you have these yellow daffodils that grow up to 18 inches tall and 10-inch wide. Another fact about daffodils are they are very good for naturalization. So if you want to have huge spring display in your garden and spend less on the cost, daffodils are one of such kind of bulbs. Reliably you can plant them and they multiply and naturalize in the area within few years of planting. Let's see what we have got here. Red and yellow raffle tulips in a planter for $12.98. How cute they are. We have some more hyacinths here. Here we have perennial Dianthus. It's one of the most low maintenance plant that most of the gardeners will grow in their garden. They are great for border planting and grows up to 14-inch tall and 12-inch wide. Hardy from zone 5 and above, and they are budded up very nicely for a great spring display. And they are great for cut flower garden and really looks great with a bouquet arrangement. We have red and pink color to choose from. Okay, creeping Phlox. It is a great ground cover with its trailing habit. It's a perennial and great for rock gardening. Let's see the plant spec. It is hardy from zone 3 and above, grows up to 8-inch tall and 24-inch wide. Fertilize them every 6 to 2 weeks. You will get a lot of great blooms, and you have got pink, light and dark shades available to choose from. Let's see what we have got here. Another spring blooming perennial, candy tuft. They have mounding growth habit and this blooms looks pretty. These are drought tolerant and makes your rock garden a perfect blend. Also great for border planting. They grow up to 10 inches tall and 2 feet wide. Hardy from zone 3 and above. They are pretty bloom and definitely a great choice for moon gardening for early spring with white pansies, dianthus and daisies, and it costs $2.98. Next we have grey sword lithodora. Love the name and it's a true blue color blooms. It's a perennial that blooms in spring and also in summer. Their trailing habit makes them a great choice for ground cover, rock garden and softening the spring and summer container arrangements. It is $7.98 and it grows up to 6 inches tall and 12 inches wide and hardy from zone 5 and above. Let's get into the garden center and see what we have more here. So many pretty spring containers ready to refill and simply start enjoy them. This pretty pansy spring container comes with great choice of pansies and creeping jenny, perfect for patios, decks, pools and balconies. Then we have beautiful pansies here as well. And you have got small ready to refill pack for $6.98. Also you have got this beautiful container pansy for $16.98. Look at this dark orange pansy. Looks unique color from other pansy collections. Beautiful. Okay, English daisies. It's a beautiful array of mixed color daisies with a mounding growth habit perennial for $7.98. Grows up to 7 inches tall and 7 inches wide, hardy from zone 4 to above and such a pretty ball shaped blooms. Lots of beautiful spring blooming perennial collections and for shade as well. So let's take a look at them. The first one we have is Woodlander White Phlox from Monrovia. It's a great brand. You can trust the plant will definitely do their best in your garden. It's a pot shade perennial for $10.98. It grows up to 6 inches tall and 2 feet wide and a great choice for a shady borders and beds. It's hardy down to minus 30 Fahrenheit, so it's extremely cold tolerant plant. Pretty nice flower. Then we have saxifrage. I don't know I'm pronouncing it correctly. Please comment if it has to be corrected. I'm always happy to learn new things. Saxifrage White Torrent is another beautiful perennial for pot shade. It is $5.98 and grows up to 8 inches tall and 12 inches wide. Blooms in spring with this beautiful shaped small flowers. Perfect for rock garden, flower bed and border and pots. You have got pink color saxifrage as well, and the variety name is called Alpino Early Carnival Saxifrage. Comes with this beautiful mixed pink color hues. I really love it. Look at how pretty it is. Alright, next we have Twinkle Toes Pulmonaria. This is another shade-loving plant. It just needs morning sun from 3 to 6 hours for them to grow nicely, and it grows up to 14 inches tall and 18 inches wide. It has this tiny bell-like blue flowers. They have also got some pretty interesting foliage structure with some silver spots. Wow, look at this eye-catching perennial plant. I love this fresh lime green foliage. Let's go and check out the plant spec. It's a Euphorbia plant from Monrovia. The variety name is called Ascot Rainbow. It is a low-maintenance shrubby plant that forms uniform mound and displays beautiful bloom in spring. Look at their leaves. Their leaves itself makes it as an accent plant and goes very well with any dark color foliage plants in borders, beds and containers. I really love this bloom. It grows in full sun, drought tolerant, matures up to 2 feet tall, 2 feet wide. I think this is one plant I should experiment with some heuchera, dark leaf heucheras or even the Dianthus. Look at how bright leaves they have got. Really love them. Okay, then we have got Monrovia container Dianthus for $10.98. And this one Paparazzi Zager Phlox for $10.98 from Monrovia. This phlox has unique flowering structure from other traditional ones. Love this. Pretty blooms. Here you have got another Dianthus container for $4.98 and they are looking pretty with full of blooms. Ready to enjoy their colors. You have got snow Dianthus with an interesting bloom structure. And I think the one last thing, but not the least one, I want to share it with you guys is this interesting refill container, refill pack that attracted me is this succulent refill container. It's gorgeous. $17.98 with a pretty great color choice of selection and foliage selection. I really love it. You can just choose your pot and then refill them and start enjoying them in your deck, pools or balconies and your porch. Really love this multiple colors choice. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hope you guys liked watching this video. I'll see you in another video. Please support my channel by subscribing, commenting and sharing it with your friends.